Hey, what's up, YouTube? Put like Chronicles in the building. Hey, in and over glow, my moderator. Girl, I'm gonna hit you up on Instagram. So, I'm just so tired of seeing Sweet Pete doing all this stuff about Treez license, nursing license. It's crazy.com. You know what was this? It's the sad part about this is Sweet Pea actually believes she can have. She really believes that she can have Tree's license revoked based up on what she going through. Hey, Trees is not putting me up on this. I am a licensed nurse, and so I'm gonna get into it and tell y'all the real deal. Okay, so let's get into it. Hold up, put some hood on it though. And I'm not doing this no clicking views. I'm just so tired of seeing Sweet Pea Diary saying all this shit, and the fact that um it's just crazy.com. The whole thing is kind of crazy.com to me at the end of the day. So yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a 30-second countdown, and then we're gonna get into it. Okay. I'm like I don't know how to approach this, but we're gonna get into it, and then y'all gonna put common sense together. And Sweet Pea, I don't know what your thing is, but um, it is what it is. Well, I was trying to give you a little music, but I couldn't figure that shit out. And a oop, and a oop, oop. So I guess you can file a complaint on a nurse. The issue is, this is the issue, is if you file on a nurse and you're talking about their practice, because they're practicing as a nurse, they're practitioners, like a nurse practitioner. They're practicing to take care of the public. So if you have no complaint or issues regarding the practitioner on uh like physical thing, which I'm pretty sure Sweet Pea don't, then you're trying to throw shade on maybe her mental capacity or that other, right? And that's valid because it's all about the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, right? They will address every complaint. Every every complaint is going to be addressed. A lot of it has to do if they're actually taking care of a patient. But Sweet Pea, I'm so sorry, sis. If you don't have a conviction on her harassing you, you don't have a leg to stand on. And all the other stuff you said about her, when there's even confusion on if this is actually her, because her nursing license is clearly doesn't say anything about Nicole Carson Johnson. It says Nicole Johnson. So they first have to identify who this is. Now, if Trees get like convicted of a misdemeanor or something like that, they still don't take your nursing license. I have really been trying to put off even comment on this. So nurses are protected. I just want y'all to know, even if you have a valid complaint and you feel like the nurse acted in a wrong way, with it's your family member in a real life shit. That's why nobody. Guess what? If they allow that, everybody will be putting complaints on nurses at this point. Because people be hating on nurses just because they making more money. Because they put education and they make more money. So there's a lot of protective things in place for nurses. They do not take your license right away. So I also wanted to say that to Sweet Pea. It depends on a level of degree, and they may propose a warning, yada yada yada. But everything is legal. Everything goes through a lawyer. It's like this is. I mean, is if they actually feel like they had a thing, but this is hearsay. She say. I'm just gonna say this is not gonna add up. Sweet Pea look like a damn dumbass bitch because Treez. You talk about Treez is harassing. She's not gonna lose her license for what she's doing to you. I'm just saying because of the fact that you have no conviction. Okay, even when nurses do have convictions, they still will give you, well, you have to pay a penalty, you have to pay fines. They don't really take nurses' license. So, of course, you're working with narcotics. Nurses could be addicted to narcotics. Guess what? They have a drug program for alcohol and drug anonymous with nurses. If the nurses say, look, I got a problem and I don't know, maybe guess what? They're protected. So I was just listening to Sweet Pea, and I guess she just doing this for cash apps, and it's so sad at the end of the day. But nah, even if she was convicted, they're not gonna take that lady's license. She would have to kill somebody. For them to take her license, she would have to kill somebody, like death, like choke them to death or something like that. They're not gonna take her license. They don't take nurses' license like that. If they did, everybody would be in an issue with their license, Sweet Pea. So you might need to go back and regroup and read us, but they're not going to take Tree's license. It is a long term thing, but I'm telling you, they're not going to take Tree's license because of her harassment with Sweet Pea when she don't even have a conviction. Warrants, that don't mean a goddamn thing. I'm sorry, I gotta call in. Well, warrants is that's another thing because the fact that um warrants are not a conviction. He was trying to tell her that, and when she told her, Trees is not dumb and stupid by far. And yes, she needed to renew her license because of her birthday. I guess she was on the even month. If you are born on the even month, your license are renewed every 2 years on the even month. It was just coincidentally, her license probably was already renewed. She might have delayed it, but she couldn't work until it was renewed. But she made her birthday on May. Her license expired on May 31st. So she probably didn't get paid till after that. Okay, that's okay. But the thing about it is, just like our service people or servicemen, people that's in the army, whatever, guess what? Nurses are too. And they're not quick to take their license. So Sweepy keeps saying this stuff, and I was not gonna speak on this. I be listening to her, and I'm like, this is so fucking fed up and side up. And then she getting cash apps stuff, and I don't care about her getting cash apps, but I'm gonna tell you. If Trees ain't did shit to her in her nursing practice, that's the thing. If she's sitting here trying to say she's mentally ill or whatever, she has to prove it at the end of the day. They're not going to take a license behind no complaints like that. And so whoever told Sweet Pea to do that probably knew it. And Sweet Pea just bought in it and she the dumb fuck at the end of the day. At the end of the day, really truly. And even if she was on drugs, like even if they tested she on drugs, there's programs for people on drugs that are nurses. There's specific program for that. And that's what I'm like, I'm just gonna come on here and say this and get off of here. But because this don't really truly have nothing to do with me. But it do. But if everybody can take a nurse license like that, everybody would be taking them. You're a little crazy at this point. And then you keep calling. What's the stat? What's that? There's no status. She did not actually take care of anybody that you took care of. So you have to prove those accusations that you're saying. You have to have those convictions. Just having warrants are not convictions, right? And the name thing kind of confuses things. I'm just saying. So no. Sweet Pea keep coming on here and saying a lot of shit. But really, truly, girl, it's not this. It's not like that. Nurses are protected. If everybody can just put a complaint on nurses' license, you wouldn't have no fucking nurses working. Let's be clear. This is what I'm saying. Research it. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not sitting here just like coming and promote Treez and nothing like that, but I'm a nurse too. You can try it, but what you gonna get is a zero. And that's why Treez is really not tripping on the shit. But sounds like Sweet Pea stopped talking about it too. So I don't know. It looked like I'm not getting the message through. Hello, hello. My little bubble not moving. But anyway, I hope y'all heard me. That's all I got to say. I'm not saying no more about the situation because it's not even worth talking about. I'm out of here. Peace.